The flood of Middle East refugees to Europe represents the biggest mass migration since World War II. This wave is also exposing many immigrants to a message never heard in their home countries. Behind me is one of the refugee camps set up here in Europe. This one is about 30 miles outside Vienna. Many believe the refugee crisis poses a great danger to Europe, but at the same time, some say it also represents a great opportunity for the church. This man fled Iraq because of ISIS.
I was thrown out of Baghdad and I lived in Nineveh. I can't go back to Baghdad and we cannot live in Nineveh.
This pastor, traveling on a missions team, shared the gospel with Odai and others. The team, including some from Hershey, Pennsylvania, also came with a unique gift.
God sent us to give you a Hershey kiss to show this is the kiss of God's love watching over you.
If we had 3 people like you in our country, we would have never been refugees and never had to come to this country.
A crisis to some is seen as an opportunity for others.
As we notice, a person that we don't know who he is, what his background, but he saw somebody who cares about him, someone who loves him, and he just opened his heart. You know, the crisis has brought him to a place where I am willing to hear about someone who cares for me. I'm willing to hear about the God who loves me.
This team witnessed spiritual hunger as they traveled through Europe.
We've met people from all different nations. Here they are together, fellowshipping together in a church, and it's mostly Muslims coming into the church, trying to find out more about what Jesus is all about.
The outreach, either on the streets or in this rented hall, is all part of an effort to present the gospel.
What's happened as ISIS is sending them to flee, they're looking at the fruit of Christianity and what Christianity does to help them. And so we can share boldly with them. They want to hear.
These are 2 examples of Muslims who heard the message. One is Ammar and the other Fados. We won't show you their faces for their own protection. Fados lived as a devout Muslim who heard the Quran contained mistakes and began to investigate other faiths like Christianity.
After I studied for 7 months, I came to realize the Quran is not right and that Muhammad is not a true prophet sent from God. I used to say, Lord, I cannot go to you, but you can reach out to me. Lord, show me your way. Where is the way to you?
As she read the Bible, Fados found the verse in John's Gospel where Jesus says, I am the way.
How did he know that I was looking for a way? How did he know that I was reaching for the way to God? I saw that Jesus is God through reading the Gospel.
Ammar had a dream where he saw a man with a rod that had a cross on its top. Then he too read the Bible.
Then I started to read the Gospel and compare the Gospel to the Quran. The verse through which the Lord really spoke to me and confirmed my decision was the verse where Jesus said, "Whosoever wants to follow me, let him carry his cross and follow me." When I read that verse, it became real to me. I was holding that rod that had the cross on it. I made my decision to be a follower of Christ.
They are dealing with the God of Islam, and they feel that the God of Islam has abandoned them.
Pastor Mashraki's church reaches out to both Muslim and Christian refugees.
They need healing. They need encouragement. They need someone to stand with them and to be a help to them.
His church has helped Christian refugees Ruba and her son Jacob from Syria. They fled the dangers of ISIS and other Islamic groups.
One time when he in street, the bomb car near my house. It's horrible, and my son is not in house. I go to street, I say, Jacob, where are Jacob? Oh, I don't like this fail to any mother, to feel this sad and danger. And
I am in the street, and the car, it's explosive and everything. I don't know why is this one. It's kill every Christian. It's take for Christian. You're not Muslim, I kill you. You need Muslim. I don't know why, but thank God now I am here and the God is helped me.
While these leaders see opportunity, they also recognize the danger.
I personally saw with my own eyes people that have a connection to ISIS and that have committed crimes overseas, but yet they are enjoying total freedom here.
Yet they weigh that problem with the potential abundance for the church.
The amazing news is every time ISIS strikes, there's more harvest that comes in. There's more people that want to flee from that. They flee from the fear, but what they find is the miraculous power of God working for them to help them flee.
For all those that hear us from the body of Christ in America, this is the time to pray, and this is the time to labor among these peoples. We are seeing that the harvest is plenteous, but the labors are few. The body of Christ in America and around the world, I believe it's an opportunity now to pray for the refugees, that God will reach them with His love and salvation.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, near Vienna, Austria.